What is going on, guys? Income here. I'm super excited to announce the release of Universes. It will be actually happening tomorrow at 3 p.m. EST. If you're watching this video Friday, it will be November, what's the date? 22nd at 3 p.m. EST. Make sure to watch through the whole entire video. I will also be announcing the giveaway winners, and I will also be kind of going in depth with like what the schedule is going to look like moving forward in terms of me recording and that kind of thing. So again, I appreciate the support. Make sure to join the server. Make sure to check out the Discord, all in the description, and I'll see you guys in the video. Peace. Alrighty, guys. So the first thing I'm going to kind of go through is the giveaway from last video. So if you can see on the screen now, here are the 2 comments. Here are the winners. Congratulations to these people. Really do appreciate it. You win either a legend rank and 5,000 credits. One of them win a legend rank and one of them win 5,000 credits. We're going to be doing the same exact giveaway in this video. So make sure to comment your IGN. Make sure to kind of comment stuff that you like about the server, and join the Discord, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and like the video. If you do all of those things, you'll be entered in to win the actual giveaway. So yeah, I mean, let's get right into the showcase video. Obviously, this is Universes. I'm making a few announcements in this video that I think are going to be very, just like network kind of related. So the first thing is that Universes is going to be moving out of the rotation of releases. So if you like Universes a lot, and you are planning on playing actually this map, like, every Universes map is going to be, I would say, like, incredible. Like, the goal is that because Universes is such a niche game mode only to OPLegends, we have to spend more time on content, more time on trying to get things prepared for it. So our plan is that the new reset schedule starting in December. So December 6th is Gens, December 20th is Prisons, then it will go Dungeons, then it will go back to Gens, back to Prisons, back to Dungeons, and then it'd be Universes again. So it's every other reset cycle is when Universes will be released. The reason for this is that we are going to be spending a lot of time on Universes. We want to keep adding more content. We think it has a lot of legs. We just don't think that we can properly give it as much content as it needs within a 2-week map reset cycle. So like, we'll be able to work on this behind the scenes, and also we want to make it like a hype game mode. So basically how it's going to work is that when you play Universes, you'll be able to gain a lot more credits. You'll be able to, I would say, get a lot more free to play items, and it's just going to be a better experience I think for everybody involved. So some of the items that we added this map is actually this mining universe. Now you might be like, well, you already have the mining universe. Like, remember when you had the oh, I gotta turn my Fulbright on. Oh, it's already on. So now how this mining universe works is it's basically like cosmic mining. So if anybody has ever played Cosmic, as you can see here, I'm just mining here, grinding. But like, this is how it's going to work. Now, obviously, like, I don't know if the ores and stuff are set up yet for it, but again, it will be. But if I come to the enchant menu, as you can see, here are all the new enchants for it. We actually added like some of the old Prisons enchants, or some of the Prisons enchants that are currently on there. So you have mine, Guardian's Blessing, you have Zoologist, you have Black Hole, that's from Gens. There's a lot of cool enchants that you can use within the mining universe, but this is the new mining universe. And again, a lot of people have been saying that they like it. A lot of the testers have been giving us, really good feedback on it. I love the build. The build is incredible. But yeah, this is going to be the new mining universe. So get prepared for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think a lot of people are going to enjoy it. There's all new enchant layout. It's going to be a lot more engaging for mining. And it's not going to be similar to what our Prisons is, because obviously if you guys remember, Universes used to be like 1-to-1 of what our Prisons used to be. So, but now it's not like that, just because of the fact that, we have it now, it's cosmic mining. So this is one of the features you can come on, show off, kind of play. The progression is going to be faster. That's kind of how we're trying to base this around, just because the fact of like you're not going to be gaining nearly as much. But again, that's kind of the idea of what we're doing here. So I will cut back to the other kind of showcase and features. So yeah. So another thing that we added this map is I don't know if you guys remember last map, but basically dimensions were like certain universes. There were certain dimensions. So for instance, I think like mining had like fishing, and I think farm had the mining, which was like this kind of mining. Now all of the universes have one standard dimension, and it's slaying. So, but it's actually kind of engaging now. We actually spent a lot of time on this. So now you actually have enchants, Slayer dimension enchants that you can upgrade to basically like for the actual slaying, and you also have abilities that you can get. Now, if I go to the dimension teleporter here, you can see here, we also changed up how the dimension works. So as you can see, all the mobs are coming down. Now I'm just going to keep grinding them out. Like, the goal is that, as you can see, I'm gaining copper in my inventory. So I'm just going to keep killing these. But yeah, again, it's something to just like break up the monotony of just grinding consistently one thing and not being like as enjoyable. So again, that's kind of the way that it works. here, let's wave 2. Let's keep going here. Let's see this. Again, it's not gonna, it doesn't, another thing too is we try not to make it take long. Like, it's not going to take you nearly as long, probably a minute for all of the waves, as you can see. And especially when you have enchants and abilities and stuff, it's going to take not even a little bit of time to get everything you need. And again, sorry, I'm like, I don't know why, I just cannot speak. Like, it's just kind of, I don't know if there's like something wrong with me or like what the hell, but like, I am just not good at this content creation side of things. It's crazy, guys. I don't even know what to say. But beside the point, as you can see, just something fun for you to do to try to gain totems so they're free to play. Again, we believe truly that like if you're gonna grind on the server, you should kind of break up the monotony of just sitting there grinding one thing consistently. You know what I mean? For casual players, this is exactly what they want to play. This is exactly how they want to kind of play the game. So yeah. So another thing I wanted to kind of get into is some changes that are going to be happening around the network. So obviously, as you guys know, like we've been really focused on trying to, like, I would say, make the server more free to play. It's been like a big focus of mine, just because like all of our competitors within the space are, I would say, focusing a lot more on like giving players more, and it seems to be working out well. Like our prisons map, we did that, and it went out like super well. Like people really loved prisons. They really enjoyed the experience of prisons, and you know, I think a lot of that had to do with the fact that they were getting so many credits. Now, with that being said, our goal is that we want to make things, you know, more free to play, but obviously the server has to continue to keep making money and growing and that kind of stuff. So we've been really focusing on trying to get the balancing up and running and making sure that the progression is fast, but not like insanely fast. And a big part of that is that we've been talking to a lot of testers. We've been doing a lot of things. So this universe's map should be a real test to like kind of how our mythology is going to work in terms of this free to play culture and that kind of thing. I will say this, like all of these enchants will be receiving credit fodder at one point. It's something that it's gonna be implemented across all game modes. That's gonna be like an update. So if you are excited for that, obviously, you know, let us know. Another thing too is that the spin the wheel, like the /Halloween or /spin the wheel that you saw on, let's say you saw on Dungeons, it will come here because the credit armor is gonna be coming to universes. Now, the thing about the credit armor and the spin the wheel is that that's gonna be changing in December because we have a whole plan to roll out for the holidays. So that's gonna be something that you guys can all enjoy. And again, there'll be more information on that, but I'm going to cut back to the last feature I'm going to show off and we'll go from there. So the last feature I'm going to be showing off is actually the auto grinder. So as you can see, there's going to be some auto fighter enchants. The auto grinder is always going to be active now. So basically it's going to act as a, let me grab here, auto grinder. How do I start this up? I forgot. Oh, is that it? Yeah, so basically your auto grinder will always kind of continue to keep grinding, continue to keep going. This is kind of like our new AFK element beside the like AFK block. We see this as being a lot more enjoyable for players, a lot more, I would say, like, I guess more like grind intensive. Again, the auto grinder is not going to be nearly as good as you grinding yourself, but we truly believe that like there needs to be an AFK element to every single game mode. Now, the AFK element, and this is a big contention right now within the community, is that like we don't want the server to be like completely AFK. You know, we made that mistake with prisons this past map. Now, mind you, prisons has done very, very well, and I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that people were AFKing. But like the way that companions are kind of set up is not nearly as like kind of what we were thinking. We wanted to be like, you know, grinding is obviously the best way of doing it, and that companions were now counting towards your, you know, cell top and all these different things. That's not going to be the case when it comes to universes. Auto grinder is going to be one of those kind of added bonuses of the actual grind, and you know, this is one of the features that we added for this map. So again, I would show off some of the kind of loot box stuff that we've added and everything like that, but you obviously can see that on release. I will say that a lot of changes coming. December is going to be a huge month for this server. You know, we've been spending immense amount of time, effort, money, and energy into like kind of putting OPLegends in the best, I would say, position to succeed. So I really do appreciate the support. Thank you all so much for, you know, kind of just playing the server, spending your time on it. I understand that, you know, your time is valuable, and we really do appreciate you spending it with us. So make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.